Hello, 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 my soul family, mi familia bella. How's everyone doing tonight? How is everyone doing esta bella y hermosa noche? I hope everyone is doing great. A little late, but better late than never, so they say. So here we are. How is everyone doing? Hello there, Nashama. Greetings to you, Santo Shango the King. I hope you got the email. Let me know if you got the email. You didn't write me back to let me know that you received it. Um, how is everyone doing tonight here on YouTube land, Instagram land, TikTok land? How is everyone doing tonight? Do tell. I want to know. Do tell. Thank you, Nancy. I haven't forgotten about you. I need to email you. I need to email you. I have not forgotten about you. Um, I hope everyone is doing great. Almost didn't come on tonight, but here I am. Here I am. Yes, yes, yes. Peace and blessings. TikTok land, if anyone is there yet, do me a great favor and tap that screen so that uh, you can support this page with the algorithms and getting more visibility. So, my fam, blessings to you, my goddaughter. Um, how are you all doing? Where are you checking in from? City, state, country. Let me know, where are you checking in from? Do tell. I want to know. Hello there, Omaira. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te sientes? How's life treating you? Do me a favor, my IG family, since I didn't post that I was coming live today, um, share this live, share it in your stories, on your timeline, and let the rest of the gang know that we are live here right now in this moment. Kansas City, Austin, Texas. Awesome, awesome. Even though my screen is closer because of the reflection, I don't know why it's so hard for me to see my comments. Hello there on TikTok land. Anyway, so see, maybe this will make it better. Nope, nope, I just still can't see my comments. Kansas City. Okay, so where else? Where else? Where else are we checking in from? Do tell me and let me know. As others are joining us this evening, yes, I have all the platforms open, New Jersey, feeling well, connecting with Mama Shun, awesome, and Yumaya on a deeper level, and it's powerful, receiving lots of revelations. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Miami, my hometown. Hi there, Maddie. Maddie. Blessings to you. Awesomeness. Hey, hey, hey. So, as others join us, let me start with a few house announcements. Let's see. My calendar is open for tomorrow. It's still open for tomorrow for personal one-on-one sessions, readings, what have you. Make sure to click the link in my bio if you are on IG to schedule your personal session if you're ready for it and if you're up for it. If you're on YouTube, you can visit my website, which is in the comments, in the comment box of the video once it's shared. Um, if you're on TikTok land, you can visit my Instagram and click the link in my bio. Um, so that's one way you can also back in Erie, Pennsylvania. How's Pennsylvania? So yeah, that's one way to work with me one-on-one. Schedule your personal session. I am available mañana, tomorrow. There's still a few slots that are open for tomorrow. So jump on it if you are ready and want to and are able to. I want to thank those of you that participated in the Lionsgate Portal Healing Meditation this past Friday. It was beautiful. It was it felt like a great energy on the cyber room. It was good energy, so much so that I'm inclined. I'm being persuaded. I'm being pushed by spirit to do more online healing meditations. And I might do this every other week. I might do it twice a month or so. I'm still in debate mode about that. So we'll see how that plays out. Other than that, if you missed the Lionsgate Portal Healing Meditation that I hosted live this past Friday, you are able to still access it by visiting the link in my bio. Okay, if you are on IG, you can click the link in my bio and go to it, and you can download it. It's available for download. It's still worth it. It's still beneficial, even if it was because of the Lionsgate portal, which happened on 8/8. But the portal is still open even today, actually. But even after today, it's still beneficial to download this particular healing meditation. It'll be beneficial for you. So go and do that. If you are on YouTube, I will include it in the information box of the video so that you can click on the link that I will share there, and you can go get it. But also, you can go to the posts on my YouTube channel on the post section, and the link is there as well. Other than that, I think that's all I have for right now. Stay tuned for I'm going to September. Okay, so September's coming up, which is my craziest month of the whole year because all of my anniversaries and birthdays are in September. I am a Virgo, and my solar return is on September the 3rd. So, hey, if you want to send me something, if you want to gift me something, if you want to whatever, I'm open to it. September 3rd is my birthday. Then September 19th is one of my important spiritual anniversaries of my initiation into Palomayombe. And then on the 26th of September, I celebrate another year of being initiated into the Afro-Cuban Oricha Lukumi tradition. So, all my celebrations and anniversaries are in September. But aside from that, um, September 8th and 12th are dedicated to the energies and vibrations of Yumaya and Oshun. So, for example, September 7th and 8th are the dates that people are also dedicate to the energies and vibration of Yamaya and Oshun. September 7th being Yamaya, and September 8th being Oshun's. Traditionally, it was September 8th for Yamaya and September 12th for Oshun from a religious perspective. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is that I will be hosting a class, a healing class in honor of Yamaya and Oshun. I don't have a specific date yet, but it will be within the first 2 weeks of September. It'll be in person. I won't be online, unfortunately. It will be in person. So stay tuned to that. It will be in Pomona, California. Um, so that will be coming up. So stay tuned. So when you have a specific date, I will share it, and hopefully, if you're local, um, or if you are within driving distance, you can join us for a beautiful class in honor of these two powerful vibrations, energetic vibrations. So yeah, that's that. Okay, my beautiful soul family. Let's roll dice here, since we're starting a little late, much later than I would have rather. Um, I want you to write in the chat, mission accomplished. I want you to write in the chat, mission accomplished. Attended one of your meditations. It was very powerful. Thank you, Nishama. My goodness, no wonder I felt called to mention them. Yes, that goes to show you, huh? Energy doesn't lie, my dear. Energy doesn't lie. So yeah, my TikTok fam, um, tap that screen, tap that screen, tap that screen, so we can get these algorithms up. Do me that favor, por favor. I would highly appreciate that. Write in the chat, mission accomplished. Write in the chat, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Write in the chat, mission accomplished. Por favor. Let's dive into tonight's download. Write in the chat, mission accomplished. Write it in the chat, mission accomplished. Yes, gracias. Write in the chat, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. This is an interesting one because Spirit shared with me today something that I find it to be true. You may or may not agree. You don't have to. Um, but I find it interesting, something that I've seen repeatedly in many of my sessions with clients and what have you. I find it interesting that oftentimes, even when we feel convicted with much conviction, decisions that we make that we feel are the right ones for us, and we wholeheartedly believe that we made the best choice. And we may have in that particular moment in time. The issue comes when that particular choice that we make at that moment in time in our life tends to stick around with us for other experiences in our life. For example, we made a decision to end a relationship, whether it was romantic, platonic, a friendship, our ties with a certain family member, whatever the case may be. The experience that's left behind energetically from that situation, or the vibration and the energy that's left behind from the experience we had with that person, which pushed us to cut ties, sever ties with that individual, tends to stick around. And it sticks around in a way that it influences other relationships, potential relationships, future relationships. And I sat with this for a while today because we must be mindful of decisions that we make in terms of how we connect with people, in terms of how we allow people into our life, in terms of how we build new relationships, in terms of the process we go through in order to gift ourselves new opportunities. If it's in any way influenced by how former previous older relationships concluded, we could be in trouble. We could be in trouble because when I say mission, or when Spirit gave me this theme of mission accomplished, it does not necessarily mean that you and I have won. Let's get this clear. Let's get this clear. It does not necessarily mean that we have won. When Spirit gave me this download and titled it or themed it Mission Accomplished, what comes to me is how low vibration, negativity, bad spirits, if you will, hidden agendas end up winning in our life. So our mission is not accomplished. The mission that was accomplished is the mission of that lower energy, low vibration, negativity in our life that has influenced us in such a way so that we don't rebuild our life, so that we don't believe again, so that we don't love again, so that we don't embrace again, so that we don't grow again, so that we don't, step outside of our comfort zone, so that we don't trust again, so that we don't dream again, so that we don't build new things in our life. So the mission that was accomplished is that of negative energy, negative influences, low vibrations, our quote unquote enemies, because it has been powerful enough to influence us so that we stay stuck in a loop, so that we don't gift ourselves the freedom to experience life from a position of light, from a position of growth, from a position of, I can still do this. Listen, I lost all that, but I can still do this. That didn't work, but I can still do this. That old relationship drove me crazy, but I am still worthy of relationships. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Is this making sense to you? So I am here to remind you that even though your decision and that in that moment in time in your life might have been a good decision, might have been the right decision for you, the problem is how the vibration of that decision has stuck to you in such a way that it continues to influence your overall life. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? The residue of what was left behind has influenced how you keep moving, how you keep showing up, how you keep doing, how you do you, how you embrace you, how you choose to love on you. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Is this making any sense to you? TikTok, click, tap, 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 tap that screen to get these algorithms up. IG family, is this making any sense to you? Do tell. Because it is important for us to break free from these low energetic vibrations that, because it's so persistent, it convinces us that we're in the right. We might have been in the right back then, in that moment, with that person, with those people, in that environment. But if we continue to persist and live through that vibration, it doesn't mean that I'm right now. It does not mean that I am right now. Did that make any sense to you? Is that making any sense to anyone? Thank you, TikTok, for tapping that screen. That definitely helps with the algorithms. YouTube family, you're silent. Let me know. Is this making any sense? My IG family, is this making any sense? Anyone there? Knock, knock. Can you all hear me? Too much silence worries me. Yes, for birds other than chickens. Hey, remember we had that kind of, that brings me an old topic that I have spoken about a lot in the past. Thank you. Okay, okay, okay. And this, let me tell you, you and I both know, you and I both know that there will never be such a thing as perfection. We know that, right? We don't need to be here to hear that. But this is also a truth, the fact that we are so influenced by things that occurred in our life in the past. And even though we say that we are over it, listen, listen to me. The way that you can put it to the test, one way, it's not the only way, one way you can put it to the test is when such conversations arise and it no longer has an emotional effect on you. They can talk to you about your ex. You can hear a story or something. Someone is talking about your ex. Someone is talking about the family member that hurt you, that betrayed you, that stole from you. Someone is speaking about the previous employer that fired you with no explanation, and it offers or ignites in you no emotion. That's when we really know we have healed an experience that once upon a time caused us much pain. So, for the purpose of our gathering this week, this particular topic, this particular theme of mission accomplished, my question to you, my rhetorical question to you is, whose mission is being accomplished? Is it truly your mission that's being accomplished? Or is it the mission of low vibrational energies and entities whose sole motive, whose sole mission has been to rob you from peace, joy, opportunity to love and fall in love again, to love on you, who has robbed you from the opportunity to believe again, to believe in love, to believe in opportunity, to believe in life again, that has robbed you from the opportunity of initiating a new path? That's the question I want you to reflect on tonight. That's the question I want you to think about tonight. That's the question I want you to journal on. That's the question I want you to meditate on. That is the question I want you to go to bed with when you lay your head on your pillow. Especially those of you that are so quick, you to even breathe enough when you say, oh, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm done. I don't need that anymore. I don't need this anymore. We're not talking about need. See, some of you make a huge mistake. I'm about to lay another one on you. I'm about to lay something else in your heart. Some of you make a huge mistake when you attempt to compare need with what you deserve. Did you hear me? This is about need versus what you deserve. Oh, baby black Jesus, help me. That's a bar. That's a bar right there. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Need versus what you deserve. Some of you are stuck in the story of what you think you need or no longer need. And Spirit comes to you tonight and says, I'm not here to talk to you about what you think you need. I'm here to talk to you about what you deserve by birthright, by nature, by the hand of the God of your understanding. Because if you're still approaching, I'm getting goosebumps. Lord Black Jesus, help me. If you're still approaching life from a standpoint of, I don't need this and I don't need that, I might reconsider if I were you. I would sleep on this message if I were you. I would reflect. I would give myself an opportunity to look at it from a different perspective if I were you. Because this is need versus nature. Need versus nature. I say nature because my nature is to receive, to embrace, to walk into what I deserve. That old experience that hurt me and broke me and left me empty has tricked my mind and my heart into believing that I don't need something that my nature, God says, I am still worthy of. That my nature, God says, Spirit says, the ancestors of wisdom says, I still deserve it. How's that for a message? How's that for a download? Am I making any sense to you tonight? Is this resonating with anyone on here tonight? Tap that screen, TikTok, tap that screen. Let's get other members to join us. Tap that screen for me. Do me a favor and tap that screen. Is this making any sense to my soul family tonight? Thank you, Ana Hernandez. Muchas gracias. Is this making any sense to you at all? Is this making any sense? It is important to understand the difference. There's a major difference between need and nature. That's why when I sit with my clients in session and Spirit brings something to the table, right? Whether it's romance, whether it's investing in that business venture, and the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, oh, I don't need that anymore. I'm over it. Woo! Usually, 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 he or she who says, I don't need this or need that anymore, could precisely be the person that cheats himself or herself out of things that they deserve. I hope that I hope that resonated. I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. There's a difference. There's a difference. I want you to sleep on that tonight. Omaida says deep. The new vibe experience says yes. Nashama says yes. It makes sense. Thank you. I want you to sleep on this tonight because I believe, if I can say so myself, it's a powerful download. It's a powerful revelation. It's a powerful awareness that we should all sleep on. Now, for those of you devil's advocates out there, I could always find I could always find something in my history, in my past, I sure as hell don't need anymore. I don't need to be there. I don't need to deal with those people. I don't need to partake in that. I don't need to go back to that habit. I don't need to go back to that belief. I don't need to go back. There's always going to be things in our past that we truthfully no longer need. That's a fact. So let's not look at this from a black and white perspective. Come on now. Let's open our minds and open our hearts. I most wonder, what is it that you believe you no longer need? And Spirit, if this message is for you, Spirit comes to you tonight and tells you You might think you don't need it, but you still deserve it. That's a huge revelation, if I may say so myself. Would you think not? It's a huge revelation. That's why Spirit says, mission accomplished. And my question to you is, whose mission has been accomplished? Is it truthfully your mission that's been accomplished? Or is it the mission of every single lower level energy, entity, and vibration that has side blinded you into believing that you no longer need the things that God says you still deserve? How is that for a download? How is that for a message? How is that for a message? Is this making any sense to you? Because pain, deceit, betrayal, hurt, loss can trick us all into believing, I don't need that anymore. Wait a minute, I don't need what? I don't need love anymore because you were so hurt back there? I don't think nature would agree with you on that one. Oh, I don't need to go anymore in business ventures. Oh, but you're killing yourself in this 9 to 5. It's exhausting you. You don't get the recognition. You don't get the value of everything that you bring to the table. And you're trying to trick me and trick yourself into believing that you're happy there. No, what you did is you settled. Ooh, I don't know who this message is for, but some of your asses need to hear this. What you did is you settled. And some of you settled into comfort. Uncomfortable here. It might be comfortable, but it's not rewarding. It might be comfortable, but it's not liberating. It might be comfortable, but it's not freeing. This message is more powerful than I'm able to deliver. It is like self-sabotaging. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you can. Of course, you can settle even in family relationships. Yes. Yes. Which is why it is important. The New Vibe Experience on YouTube says, you are talking to me. I'm happy to know Spirit is talking to somebody. That means my time is not being wasted. We can be tricked into settling. We can be influenced by the residue that's left behind as a result of pain and loss and regrets and shame. That's on a whole different chapter. How shame and guilt can also pair up in convincing us that we don't longer need things that the universe says we still deserve. Samantha here on IG says, you are talking to me also at the precise time that I have set out of here. I'm glad to hear that. Shame and guilt can also do this to you. It can have you believing that you no longer need what Spirit, God, the God of your understanding, universe, Mother Earth, is saying you still deserve. Because some of you have participated in a long-term punishment mode. You have turned this self-punishment, you have turned it on permanently. And because you have turned it on permanently, you are robbing yourself of an opportunity that is still sitting right before your eyes. And your ancestors and your spirit guides of light, ancestors of wisdom, are inviting all of us to reconsider. Reconsider. You know, and I don't want to. I don't want to prolong this intro. I don't want to prolong this theme, this download. But I'm also persuaded to say that the job that you do, if this is, let's just say, for example, that this is work related, the job that you do that sucks you dry, that job that you do that really steals every energy in you, maybe the part that you need to reconsider, since you're so obviously the shoe does not fit everyone, right? Let's not exaggerate here. But the truth of the matter is that if you're so great at doing what you do, and many of you, a great number of you, are great at doing what you do for someone else, and maybe the universe is inviting you to do it for yourself. Why are you not doing it for you? Oh, this is where every single excuse in the book comes up. I don't have enough time. It's too difficult. It's too hard. I don't have enough money. It takes a lot. But you're doing it continuously and repeatedly over and over and over for someone else. Maybe in your particular case, this is not everybody's case, but maybe in your particular case, your ancestors of wisdom and your spirit guides are alive and just inviting you to set yourself free by recreating this that you do for someone else so that you can do it for yourself. Metz says, you got me right now. Well, the truth of the matter is, you have invested more than enough. Hear me out, and I'll just close with this. You have invested more than enough time doubting, overthinking, and rejecting. Doubting, overthinking, and rejecting. And if you were to add all the time, days, weeks, months, and for many of you, years of doubting, of rejecting, of overthinking, what wouldn't you have built by now? Add up all those years, all those months of your DOR, doubting, overthinking, and rejecting. If you add up all those years that you've made up excuses for yourself, that you've downplayed on your talents, on your gifts, on your knack, if you add it all up, what wouldn't you have built by now? Shama says, I'm setting myself free. Thank you for the confirmation. You're welcome. Met says, tears flowing. Let it be tears of freedom. Let it be tears that sets you free from your old construct, mental construct. Let it set you free from the old conditioning. Let it nourish new grounds. Because the one thing we can't do, or better yet, the one thing that we should not continue to do, we should not continue to sit in the same channel with the same old programming and expecting a new high. Hello, baby black Jesus. Did you hear that? If you're still sitting watching the same channel, watching the same show, and expecting a new high from it, hey, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. All right. I think that was a profound download for us tonight. I think that was a profound download for us to down. Another thing that's coming through for me right now as I shuffle here through this oracle cards. That's too deep. That's too deep. That's one of those things that comes through, and it's important. It's impossible to it's impossible to jump into something so deep and not explore it, right? Because what came through me right now was a powerful revelation or a powerful message in which says something like the new relationship. I don't know who resonates with what I'm about to say. The new relationship is not going to fix your old one. The new relationship is not going to fix the old one. The vast majority do not even consciously know that they do this. Your new relationship, romantic, platonic, whatever, your new relationship is not going to fix the old one. Your new romantic relationship is not going to fix the old one that failed. Your new friendship is not going to fix the friendships that failed. Your new relationship with this new employment is not going to fix the old relationship you had in that old employment that casted you out. And this is where we have to be cautious. We have to be so damn cautious in how we move and how we show up in the opportunities we embrace or opportunities that we reject as a result of that old residue that keeps playing in the background unconsciously, subconsciously. It is like we are the puppeteers of these old vibrations, outdated vibrations, lower level energies and entities and vibrations that keep tricking us into doing things in a way that we think we're doing it correctly, that we think we're doing it the right way. But what if, newsflash, what if we're just doing it all wrong? What if we're doing it all wrong? That is something for you to sleep with. And another thing, when you do revisit old experiences, You must do your best to not revisit all experiences from a place of shame, guilt, and regrets. Shame, guilt, and regrets, when it's not used towards healing, it'll keep you stuck. It'll keep you punishing yourself over and over again. It'll keep you distant from the things that you should embrace, from the things that you should receive, from the things that you should do. Keep that in mind. I think these were powerful downloads, revelations tonight. Um, it makes us think. It makes us really think. You know, when Spirit says mission accomplished, and then the universe tells us whose mission has been accomplished, yours or old vibrations and old entities and old lower level energies that keep you tricked into believing that you should not embrace new things. Samantha says, how, well, what if you had to express enough is enough? Well, you know, some things must be said at a certain moment in time. So if you felt the need to express or share with someone that enough is enough, make sure that you are setting that boundary. The mistake comes when we say enough is enough, but we keep doing the same thing. Enough is enough, but we keep hurting. Enough is enough, but we keep in the same cycle, in the same hamster's wheel. Enough is enough, but we haven't changed the ways in which we do things and go about things. Enough is enough, but we we keep thinking and pondering, what if we would have done this, what if we would have done that? You keep living in your past. So enough is enough when you have truthfully implemented that boundary that cleans the path for you to move forward and upward. But if enough is enough and you have reinvited the same cycle through the same person or someone different, but it's the same cycle, then I guess enough wasn't enough. And there's still a lesson to be learned. Does that make sense? Is that making any sense? Does that resonate with you? Because there is a difference. Okay. I'm glad it does. Because I know people that, I've known many people, I've had countless of clients I have said, enough is enough, but then they go back. Enough is enough, but then they repeat the same mistake again and again and again and again and again and again and again. So whose mission has been accomplished? Going back to the theme of tonight's theme, whose mission has been accomplished? Not your higher self's mission, not that one. That one is not being accomplished. Is the mission of all energies and all vibrations and all entities or lower level energies that have grabbed hold of you in such a way that you are captive, you're imprisoned mentally, emotionally, energetically. And there are cycles to be broken. There are also ancestral cycles to be broken. Because trust me and believe me when I tell you, those things that we find most difficult to break ourselves free from, we can find it in some way. We can find its roots somewhere in our ancestry, our mom, our dad, our grandparents, our auntie, someone back there. I hope that this has made sense to you tonight. I hope that it has made sense to you tonight. We need to really understand what we're working with. We need to really understand how, as I shuffle here for this or opening oracle card, I'll share this with you. I've had experiences in my past where there is no, you can't criticize me because I am my worst critic. You can't beat me at criticizing because I can criticize myself better than anyone in this universe. And in the past, I have found that there have been countless of times where my growth has been hindered by the critic that lives in my brain. We all have a critic. At the end of the day, we all have a critic in our brain. It just depends to what degree. My critic is huge. And for the most part, if I may say so myself, I believe I'm in control of my critic. It doesn't mean it motherfucker doesn't still do a number on me, but I'm in control because what makes me believe that I am in control of my critic, and maybe this will help some of you, that I am able to identify my critic. I can identify my critic. I can identify my critic, my inner critic. I can identify where it comes from. I can identify what it attempts to make me believe it's missing. So the identification of it is definitely the identification of it is a good step. The identification of it is one that gives you the upper hand of being able to do something about it. It doesn't mean that we are always successful, because that huge critic is nothing more and nothing less than you yourself, right? As a result of your inner child's experiences, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, your conditioning, your traumas, or whatever the case may be. So identifying your self-critic is very important. But anyway, my point. I was going somewhere with that. ¿Dónde carajo yo íbamos? I was going somewhere with that. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Is what you were saying. Let's see here. Yes, we can see ourselves in our bloodline. Yes. We can see ourselves in our bloodline. It sure is. Identifying our inner critic is super impossible. It's super, super, super powerful. Super powerful. I was going somewhere important with that one. Anyway, let's see what our opening oracle card is for this evening. Vamos a ver. Of this particular deck. The Earth, Moon, and Shadow Oracle deck. We got Luna. Manifestations, visions, attraction. Luna. Manifestations, vision, and attraction. Manifestations, visions, attraction. Luna. Let's see what the author says about Luna. I don't think we've had this one before. I don't remember seeing it come up for us here before. Luna, the Roman goddess of the moon, has been worshipped for centuries for her ability to awaken intuition and psychic visions. Her primordial task was to ride her silver chariot over the night starry canvas, symbolizing the moon's journey across the sky. Since her fierce magnetism also has a profound pull on the Earth's tides and plant life, ancient Roman farmers would also worship her to ensure a bountiful harvest. When Luna arrives in the cards, she encourages us to channel the moon's ability to pull what we desire in our direction. We must embrace her seductive energy to manifest our goals into existence. This is in relationship to our theme. When we know in our hearts that we are truly deserving of a life filled with beauty. Oh, I couldn't make this shit up even if I wanted to. The deck is called Earth, Moon, and Shadow Oracle. Earth, Moon, and Shadow Oracle. And the card that came up for our opening Oracle card is Luna. Manifestations, vision, attraction. Manifestation, visions, attraction. I couldn't make this shit even if I wanted to. I couldn't make this shit up. I'm going to read it again just because it's that in alignment with our theme for tonight. Luna, the Roman goddess of the moon, has been worshipped for centuries for her ability to awaken intuition and psychic visions. Her primordial task was to ride her silver chariot over the night's starry canvas, symbolizing the moon's journey across the sky. Since her fierce magnetism also has a profound pull on the Earth's tides and plant life, ancient Roman farmers would also worship her to ensure a bountiful harvest. Okay. When Luna arrives in the cards, she encourages us to channel the moon's ability to pull what we desire in our direction. We must embrace her seductive energy to manifest our goals into existence. And then this is the part that really got me. When we know in our hearts that we are truly deserving, keyword is deserving, of a life filled with beauty, love, and ease, we remove blockages and our energy begins to freely flow. Once we have cleared the disparate energies, we ignite the spark within that shines brightly. Let us take time to gather Luna's energy and shine that light for all to see. We are being called to use our innate nature, our innate power to attract, not chase what is ours. Of course, we must always be mindful of using our powers in alignment with the collective unconscious. Now, tell me this shit was not in alignment with tonight's theme. Hello, in the name of the baby black Jesus. I couldn't make this shit even if I wanted to. Look it up for yourself. You saw me shuffle. I shuffle right in front of your eyes. This is completely in alignment with our theme tonight. Okay, that's that. Wow is right, right? Wow is right. En nombre de Dios Todopoderoso. Okay, so what do we do? 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 Let's jump on with again with the fire signs. Are there any fire signs here tonight? That would be Aries, that would be Leo, and we are in Leo season, and that would be Sagittarius. Are you in the house tonight? TikTok, do me a favor and tap that screen, tap that screen, tap that screen, tap that screen, tap that screen until your finger falls off. That will help us with the with the algorithms. Thank you very mucho, very mucho, very mucho, very mucho. Are there any fire signs here tonight? Any fire signs? Fire sign Sun, fire sign, moon, fire sign, rising. Are you in the house tonight? Brother Nick is in the house. Blessings to you, my brother. Be seeing you soon. We'll be seeing you soon. Yes, 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 indeed. All right. Vamos para allá. Vamos para allá. So, let's see what card comes up for the fire signs tonight. A little, what I call unnecessary disclaimer, but in this day and age, you just have to say certain shit. This is a collective reading for the collective. If the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, let it roll. This does not substitute any medical attention that you already receive or should receive. Okay? Continue to do what you do medically as it is prescribed by your medical professional, doctor or psychiatrist or therapist or whatever the case may be. Okay. What I refuse to say, I don't know if you ever, Lord, let me not go down that rabbit hole. I don't know if you ever heard other people in their channels say this before. Apparently, some people do. What I would refuse to say is that this is for entertainment purposes only. This is for fucking entertainment. This is my energy. This is my vibration. It ain't no damn entertainment. I'm not here for entertainment. I refuse to say that. But I keep doing your whatever your medical provider. Yes, exactly. Keep doing whatever it is that your medical provider suggests that you do. The guidance or the downloads or the messages that flows through here does not take the place, does not substitute whatever your medical provider tells you to do. Okay, my fire signs. Let's see what shows up for the fire signs tonight. Thank you, TikTok. I know your finger might be falling off, but thank you very much. Spiritual insight. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Really? Is that how we're going to start tonight? Huh? Huh? Is this how we're going to start tonight? En el nombre de Dios Todopoderoso. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups for the fire signs. 8 of Cups for the fire signs. 8 of Cups for the fire signs. 8 of Cups. Mayan, Mama says, you're our medical provider right now. Oh my God. That was funny. I'm sorry. I had to I had to laugh. Oh, yeah. That was hilarious. You're a medical provider right now. That was really funny. Okay, fire signs. Oh my God, I tell you. 8 of Cups for the fire signs. I will tell you this. Well, thank you, by the way. Thank you. I'm happy that you all feel that I am your medical provider. But like I said, continue to do whatever your medical provider, your licensed medical provider tells you to do. But thank you for that. Oh my God, that made me laugh. You are our medical provider right now. Or, ay, Dios mío. Thank you for that. Eight of Cups. For some of you, if the shoe fits, for some of you, emotions are high, which is not surprising because this is we are in this Leo season, um, and Leo rules over the heart and the sun, and emotions are high. Emotions are high. Emotions are high. So you might find yourself. Uh, you might find yourself being being revealed things that you did not think would be. TikTok says it's going to end in about 5 minutes. So if when it ends, I'll restart it again. Um, you might find yourself in an emotional place right now where things, experiences, revelations have been a little difficult for you to chew on and process. But nonetheless, the Eight of Cups, this emotional Pisces card, is telling you that don't be surprised if you wake up convinced after much pondering, after much reflection, after much processing, after much self awareness. Don't be surprised if some of you fire signs find yourself wanting to move on and not look back. You may come to terms with the fact that your decision, your current decision, the decision that you deserve right now in your life could hurt someone's feelings, can ensue an attack on your persona, on your life, can initiate instigation, retaliation, commentary, gossip, whichever the case may be. But listen, what you cannot do is continue to stay in a place where you lack peace. What you cannot continue to do is stay in a place where you feel suffocated. What you cannot continue to do is stay in a place where you cannot see anything positive for yourself in the foreseeable future. That is a complete no. That is unacceptable. That is something that you cannot bargain with. That is something that you cannot normalize. The problem begins when we normalize things that are not normal, when we normalize experiences that you should not continue to live in, when you normalize behaviors that puts your sanity under attack and offers much distress. That is what you can continue to do. So I will tell you this. If doing you, listen to what I am about to lay in your heart. If doing you ends up hurting someone's feelings, trust me when I say, do you and their feelings hurt, their hurt feelings is part of the lessons that they were supposed to endure. I know that might sound a little effed up for some of you, but I invite you to challenge me on that if you disagree. Their hurt feelings was never your responsibility. Your responsibility is to usher yourself into a place of growth, into a place of peace, into a place of balance. You're welcome. Yes, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, fire signs. With the Eight of Cups right here before you, you've been stuck. Midnight Cowboy says, needed to hear this. I'm glad you did. You can't you can't do you and simultaneously nurse someone else's feelings and emotions. You can't. You can't be in two operating rooms at the same time. Not even the best surgeon in the world can be in the same operating room at the same exact time. That's a powerful revelation. I hope you take that in. Not even the best surgeon in the world can find himself or herself in the same operating room, in two different operating rooms at the same time. My favorite says, I'm so glad I tuned in. I've been battling this feeling for a long time. Set yourself free, beloved. Set yourself free. Set yourself free tonight. Sharon says, oh, thank you for this hard truth. I'm going to have to hurt his feelings. I've been trying to protect them at a sacrifice of my peace and integrity. You said it, not me. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? You can nurse someone else's feelings while trying to do you, while trying to save yourself. And get ready. If this message applies to you, get ready to be attacked by way of your own emotions. What I'm trying to convey is your emotions will be used against you. You know how they say in legal terminology, when someone is being arrested, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law? Well, anything you say and do will be used emotionally against you in their court of unjust laws. How about that? Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Because the truth of the matter is that when a much needed action is necessary in your life, in the name of your peace, your sanity, your integrity, the only thing that people will resort to is attempting to appeal to your emotions. And they will use your emotions against you. And they will attack you. And they will say you are unfair. And they will say you are unjust. And they will say you are selfish. That is a highly, highly sought out word. You are selfish. And you know what I say about being selfish? I say, when you call me, when I know I'm doing right by me, and you call me selfish, my brain says, yes, I am a selfish. I am a fish in the sea, swimming to find myself. I am a fish in the sea, swimming to find myself. That's my personal saying. If you repeat that, if you post the thing, the least you can do is tag me, mention my damn name. Shoot. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down tonight? because people will always call you selfish when you need to do something in your life for you that's not convenient for them. It's not convenient for them. Some people only like you as long as you are at their level. When you decide to grow, when you decide to expand, when you decide to experience life differently, when you decide to give yourself new opportunities, all of a sudden, you're the villain. You're the bad one. You're the ungrateful one. You're the selfish one. Listen. Listen. You have to come to terms with the reality that nothing you do will change their mind about you. Did you hear me? Nothing you do will change their mind about you. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Nothing you do will change their mind about you. So why are you stressing? At the end of the day, you will still be guilty in their book. At the end of the day, you will still be ungrateful in their book. At the end of the day, you will still be selfish in their book. At the end of the day, you will be the guilty one for their suffering in their book. Do you, boo? Do you? This fire signs, Leo, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Do you? If they were talking about you yesterday, they will continue to talk about you tomorrow. If they were against you yesterday, they will continue to be against you today and tomorrow. If they never agreed with you yesterday, it's most likely that they will not agree with you tomorrow. So take the key, take the invisible key that the universe is granting you, and open your own lock to the prison that you've been stuck in all this time. How about that for a message? You make a mistake in wanting them to be the one to release you. You won't be released. You were convenient for them. You were a need for them. And for you to recognize, realize, know that you're suffering and you're still there out of pity, out of fear of being judged, criticized, rejected, abandoned by family members that don't agree that you deserve better. Listen, the universe here is telling those of you that needs to hear this message tonight, if the shoe fits, wear it. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to pursue other things. It's okay to gift yourself something new. It's okay to go explore life again. It's okay to go take a healthy risk on you. It's okay to free yourself from what grandma told you. I've said this numerous of times. It might have worked in her time, but it ain't working in yours. What she did was necessary for her to survive in her time, but it's not working for you. It's not working for you. It's not working for you. So, hey, sometimes, and I'm going to leave it at that, you might have been tough enough, strong enough, dumb enough. Don't get mad at the messenger here, but that is true. To stay stuck for 10 years, 9 years, 8 years. But let me tell you something. There are certain experiences in this life where no matter what you do, how you do, or how long you prolong it, you cannot avoid the crash. And if you trust yourself, if you trust yourself, if you believe in you, if you believe in what guides you, if you believe in the God of your understanding, if you believe in the power of Mother Earth, if you believe in your spirit guides of light, if you believe in your ancestors of wisdom, the crash will not kill you. The crash will not kill you. The unknown is what inflicts fear. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is an important download. The unknown is what inflicts fear. And it creates an image in your mind, which sends a message to your heart that makes you believe that the crash will kill you. But baby black Jesus, let me tell you something. That crash is unavoidable. And it's going to happen sooner or later. And I promise you, it won't kill you. What will kill you is staying. What will kill you is prolonging something that has already been broken. What will kill you is you not honoring the divine essence that lives in you. What will kill you is you denying your own gifts. What will kill you is you ignoring your own needs. That is what will kill you. But you're going after what you still deserve. You may not be able to avoid the crash. You may not be able to avoid the crash, but it's not going to kill you. How many of you in this live right now? How many of you in this live right now? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. The truth will set your ass free. How many of you in this live right now? TikTok land, YouTube land, Instagram land. How many of you in this live right now have had experiences in your past where in that particular moment you thought the whole world was just fucking coming to an end? And oh my God, and you were crying an ocean, and you thought you will never survive, and the world's coming to an end, and I'm gonna die, and oh my God. How many of you at that particular moment thought that the world was coming to an end? Well, aren't you still here? Or am I talking to a ghost? Yes, I always do. Yes. Are you here, or am I, or is that a ghost? Because your ass is still here. Your ass is still breathing. Your ass is still alive. So it didn't kill you. It didn't kill you. Oh my God, I don't think I can continue. I don't think I can. You're still here. Your dramatic, funky ass is still here. Hello. So, just do you. Just do you. Just do you. And you'll be just fine. Let's move forward. Earth signs, are you here? Nashama says, thank you. Hallelujah. are the earth signs here tonight? That would be Taurus, Virgo, and good old Capricorns. Are you here tonight? Thank you for all those hearts. Thank you for tapping that screen. TikTok, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If your fingertips are numb, just change hands. But keep tapping. Thank you. I appreciate you. Seriously, I do. Be easy on us Virgos. You know, that's what I say. Listen, I'm in that boat with you. Okay, James? I'm in that boat with you. Virgo gang right here. My solar return is coming up, you all. September 3rd. You know, I hope to get some love from you all. I hope to get some love from you all. Jeez. Okay, so are the earth signs in the house tonight? Let's see what comes up for the earth signs. What comes up? What comes up? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. We got the 9 of Pentacles. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. We got the 9 of Pentacles. Earth signs. Indeed, indeed. Indeed, indeed. Indeed, indeed. Earth signs. We got an earth card. I'm going to make it nice, sweet, and simple. I'm going to make it nice, sweet, and simple for your earth energy ass. Let me tell you something. You got a winning card here, energetically, vibrationally. You got a winning card. The only thing standing in the way, Lord, Black Jesus help me, you know. Anyway, Spirit is telling us, earth sign gang members, that the only thing standing in the way of the success or the growth that this particular card depicts is discipline. Gosh, that hurts. Discipline. Discipline. Whatever it is that's standing in the way of whatever it is that you're complaining about right now in your life is discipline. Discipline. En la vida real tienen 40 años. Lo has dicho. En la vida real tienen 40 años. Por eso no la cambio. ¿Ok? No la cambio. Someone here in TikTok land said these cards look like they're 40 years old. And I'm like, you best believe they're old. They are old. 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 And even though I have new ones and people have gifted me new ones, I have a godson of mine that gifted me this same set new. And, you know, sometimes I'm tempted to use them, but this is the one that has the juice. This is the one that has the juice. Discipline. You are lacking discipline. The discipline, if you implement discipline in your choices, how you're going about certain plans, certain ideas, if you implement discipline, slowly but surely, you will get there. You will get there. You're lacking discipline. And that is the only thing that's hurting you right now in this particular moment. Soon, in a couple of weeks, we will embrace Virgo season, the earth sign season, in a couple of weeks. It is of utmost importance that we redefine the things in our life that we need to be disciplined about in order to maximize, in order to see growth in the foreseeable future. You need discipline. Discipline in how you move, discipline in how you go about, discipline in how you treat yourself, discipline towards your goals, your vision, discipline. If you have no discipline, you will not get there. You will not get there with no discipline. Another thing I will share with you with regards to the Nine of Pentacles. Earth signs were known to be set in our ways. That's why we're an earth sign, right? We're very set in our ways. Stubborn, hard-headed, etc., etc., etc. And it's okay to be grounded in certain things. We need that grounding. It's necessary. We got grounding where many other people lack it. But listen, the Nine of Pentacles invites you to consider the possibility that whatever the next task, vision, goal you are attempting to manifest, you may not be able to do it all by yourself. I know that you can be patient. I know that you are the type that says, sometimes you say, it doesn't matter how long it takes. No, 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 no. See, we say it does not matter how long it takes. What about if I was to tell your funky ass that whatever you say, that it doesn't matter how long it takes, your spirit guides of light, your ancestors of wisdom, Mother Earth, universe, the God of your understanding is saying, no, I need you to get it, and I need you to get it now. Because through you, I have a bigger vision. Through you, I have a bigger cause to execute on earth. And you are delaying the natural process by which I want to create. The God of your understanding is saying you are delaying the process by which it wants to create through you. So no, you don't have all the time in your life. So no, you cannot interrupt the natural flow by which Creator wants to keep creating, keep doing art, keep building, keep bringing magic onto the earth. You're standing in the way of it because you want to do things your way. And your way is not wrong, but it's a delay. And it's an interruptions to the natural plans the divine has for you and your life. Oh, I couldn't. Don't ask me to repeat that because I can't repeat it. And when we lack discipline, guess what? We are out of order. When we lack discipline, we are out of order. We are out of order with whom? We are out of order with the divine, with Mother Earth, with the universe, with our spirit guides of light, with our ancestors of wisdom. We are out of order. So let's regroup. Let's reconsider. Let's put our mind to work. Let's stop delaying the process. Okay? Let's become more disciplined. Amoret Bebe says, you mentioned art, and I just started my creativity again, drawing, painting. Hey, do it. I'm all for it, and share so I can see it too. Are you with me? Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Let's move forward. Let's go into the air signs. That would be good old Gemini. Libra and Aquarius, are you in the house tonight? Air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, are you in the house tonight? TikTok land, thank you for tapping that screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for tapping that screen. That really helps with the algorithms. Thank you very mucho. IG land, it is important that you two hit those hearts. It does help, believe it or not. And on YouTube, I don't know what's done. I think you hit the thumbs up or the like or whatever the case may be. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, wait. My air signs. What comes up? All right. We're going there. Okay. We're going there. We got an air sign card for the air signs. We have an air sign card for the air signs. You know, the Lovers. You would think that when you see the Lovers card, we naturally want to talk about romance. We naturally want to talk about romantic love and all that. And I'm not saying it's wrong, because it is within this card as well. But the issue is that when we see the Lovers card, and we're talking to, it's coming up for air signs. There's something that's standing in the way of your manifestations, of your desires, of your vision, of your goals. Hey, Santo, Tío, ay, my brother is in the house, Gordo Rosario. There's something that's standing in the way of your manifestations. And as much as this might sound like a cliche, especially in a day and age where there are 1,000 healers on these social media streets, so certain terminologies, phrases, words have been overused, have been burnt, because everyone just jumps on the wagon with the latest trend, with the latest phrase, catchy phrase, because some people work for the numbers, and some of us still work for spirit. But let me tell you something, as much as this might sound like a cliche to you. What's standing in the way of manifestations, of true manifestation in your life for the earth, for the air signs, is the lack of self-love. The lack of self-love. The lack of self-love is standing in the way of your manifestations. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I love myself. Do you? I know that that's what you say. And some of you, I know that you truly believe that. But isn't it also true, the fact that if you were to truly love yourself, like the creator of your understanding, like the spirit guides of light in your spiritual frame, like the ancestors of wisdom in your lineage, really want you to love on you, if you were to really love you the way they see you should love yourself, certain people will be out of your lives already. You would have gotten certain cords, ties. You would have left the house you live in. You would have not talked. You wouldn't continue to answer the phone to that aunt, to that brother, to that sister, to that mother, to that father, whoever it is. Okay, you would set some boundaries. You would really protect yourself, defend yourself, stand on business with regards to you, not accept less than, not settle, not allow yourself to be boxed in, not be your family's slave, not be anyone else's personal ATM machine, not continue to save people in your family that choose to not be saved. They're not interested in you saving them because they don't want to save themselves. Wouldn't that be true too? If you were to really love yourself as much as you say you love yourself. Could we agree on that? Oh, you're not ready for that conversation, are you? Because some of you are sitting there, yeah, but if it's not me, who's going to do it? And they only have me, and oh my God. No, they don't only have you, they have themselves. They have themselves, and by now you are their collateral damage. Do you hear me? Are you picking up what Spirit's laying down? Lovers is about self-reflection. It's about the yin and the yang. It's about the masculine and the feminine within. It's about you knowing that everything that you truly desire and deserve in your life already resides within you, not anywhere else. It's about you balancing your masculine and feminine vibration. Some of you have been fighting too long and your feminine vibration has been shut down. Some of you have been too submissive and too pleasing and too condescending and whatever the case. And you need to bring in more of that protective masculine vibration into your life. Balance it. Balance it. Balance it. Stop allowing those experiences or those people or that person to continue to take your power away. Stop allowing yourself to be repeatedly emasculated. It's time to ground. It's time to ground. It's time to ground. Life was never meant to be easy. Life was never meant to be easy, but guess what? It doesn't have to be as difficult as you make it for yourself either. It does not have to be as difficult as you make it for yourself. So whose mission is being accomplished? That's our theme for the night says. Whose mission is being accomplished? Whose mission is being accomplished when you are working against yourself? Certainly not the mission that has been placed in you by the God of your understanding. Low vibrations are working through you. Low vibrations are working through you. The baggage of your lineage, of the ancestral baggage, is still working through you. Lacking elevation and freedom, self-recognition, self-worth, self-value, self-respect, integrity of self. You want love, but love yourself. You want opportunity, but you got to release the baggage. Hello. You want new experiences, but you don't trust yourself. You're afraid of risks. You make up excuses all the time. What's it going to be? That's what Spirit has for you tonight. Let's move into the water signs. We did fire. We did earth. Now we just did air. And we move into the water signs. Blessings to you. Hola, Chris. Un abrazo. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? Thank you so very much, TikTok land, for I know your fingers are numb. Thank you so much for tapping that screen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It really helps. Okay. Malbaya. Are there any water signs here tonight? Are you in the house tonight? Water signs. That is Cancer. That is Scorpio. That is Pisces. Are you in the house tonight? Are you in the house tonight? Let's see what comes up. Just a reminder, my calendar is open for tomorrow. If you're interested in a one-on-one personal session reading with me, you're able to book it because my calendar is still open for tomorrow. What do we have here? We have the King of Swords. King of Swords for the water signs. King of Swords for the water signs. Lord Black Jesus, help me. Messages have been on the heavier side tonight. So how we go about it? You booked the reading through my link, the link in my bio. If you're on Instagram, I don't have the link here, but if you go to my Instagram page, you click the link in my bio, and there you'll see book a reading, and then you're able to schedule your session there. YouTube land, IG, you already know what to do. Water signs. You got the King of Swords. And you know what this is? This is about unveiling the truth. This is about revealing the truth. This is about discovering your truth. Truth cannot show up when you deny yourself. And you deny yourself when you play dumb. You deny yourself when you settle. You deny yourself when you accept less than. You deny yourself when you are in fear of your own talents and gifts, because that is also true for many people. You deny yourself when you don't stand in your power. You deny yourself when you allow other people to dictate over you, over your life. And when the King of Swords shows up, it says it's time to remove the veil. It's time to face the truth. It's time to move forward with the truth in your life. It's time to stop hiding from your own self. Another aspect of the King of Swords is the fact that the truth hurts. When truth arrives, it can sting. It stings because you recognize how much time you've wasted, so that hurts. You realize that people that you did not expect to failed you. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you what hurts a lot of people. Are you ready for this? Let me tell you what hurts a lot of people. You may not be ready for this. What hurts a lot of people, and I know this is going to sound a little crazy to you, but hear me out. What hurts a lot of people is not necessarily the betrayal you went through, the lies that people tell you, the abuse you endured. That's not really what hurts and what affects your life negatively. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I beg to differ. It's not. What truthfully hurts your life is the lies that we tell ourselves. How about that? What say you, IG? What say you, YouTube? What say you, TikTok? The lies we tell ourselves is precisely what ends up hurting us. And while some of you might be under some influence, you might be under the influence of the partner you're dating right now. You might be under the influence of your controlling parent. You might be under the influence of an ungrateful child. You might be under the influence of overtaxing job. But that's not what's killing you. It's the lies that you tell yourself about those things. The lies that you tell yourself about those things. The lie that you tell yourself about your son. The lies that you tell yourself about your wife or your husband. The lies that you tell yourself about your mother. The lies that you tell yourself about your best friend who isn't your best friend. The betrayal, the hurt, the pain is the action. Because if we go into the metaphysical psychology and spiritual aspect of our life, psychology says that trauma is not necessarily the abuse you endured, the molestation, the rape, the cheating you went through, the betrayal, the backstab. That's not what causes the trauma. What causes the trauma, psychology says, is the remembering of the event that you experienced. That is what inflicts the pain. Remembering it, reliving it, is what causes the trauma. So here comes the King of Swords. This air vibration, this air card. And it tells you water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a particular card, many sayings, but this is a pure mind card. And this pure mind card has one saying. It says it's time to unveil the truth. But guess what? The truth is not out there. The truth is not in anyone else's hands. The truth lives within. It's in you. And it is your unwillingness to accept things for what things really are what keeps hurting you, what keeps alienating you from the blessings that life still has stored for you. The King of Swords is inviting you to remove the blindfolds. It's inviting you to get ready. Listen to this. It's inviting you to get ready to accept the fact, the reality, that once you embrace the inner truth, yes, it will hurt. But my godfather, rest in peace, used to say one thing. My padrino used to say, And I have adopted his saying because I live by it too. Or at least I try my best to live by it. What hurt me once can hurt me twice. Are you picking up what Spirit's laying down? What hurt me once can't hurt me twice. Because if it hurts me twice, it's because somehow, in some way, in some form or fashion, I have participated in the event. Oh, you're all quiet now, aren't you? What's going on, IG? What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, TikTok? Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? For some reason, I have such a hard time reading the messages here on TikTok because the reflection does not let me see. Woo, my soul sister's on here. My soul sister's on here. Dr. Rebirth. Yeah, he is. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Are you picking up what Spirit is laying down? So, what truth must you face in this moment in time in your life? Get ready for this thing. It's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you, but it's not going to kill you. I promise you. As I said earlier, I think it was for the fire signs. It might hurt you, but it won't kill you. What kills you is staying in the lie. What kills you is staying living in the lies. That's what kills you. Time to face the truth. The one you've been rejecting, the one you've been ignoring, the one you've been denying, the one you've been acting like you don't know what's going on when you know what's going on. And as insane or weird as it might sound to you, once the truth is out, even if it causes a whole ruckus and you know, it's like a tornado, with it also comes the calm, the ease, because there's a relief. Release brings relief. It really does. Release brings relief. And the only times, at least in my spiritual professional experience, the only time where relief does not, the truth does not bring relief, release does not bring relief, the only time it does not bring relief is when you want to go back to it, when you want to fix the fixings of things. There's nothing to fix. It's been done. It's been said. Now you must just face it and keep moving forward. Face it and keep moving forward. But let me tell you something. This season, this Leo season, this heart-centered season, the name of the baby Black Jesus is going to reveal a lot of things to many of us. That's why this portal, this Lionsgate portal, this past Friday, and it's still open. It's still open. It's not just an 8/8, and I've said this many times. It's not only revealing a lot of things to us, but it is putting things into perspective. It is aligning. It is aligning. Remember this portal, in which we call here in Western society, we call it the Lion's Gate portal. But in African spirituality, it's the season of Ma'at. And it is revealing, empowering, and the portal is open for us to align. Align with the truth that the star Sirius is bringing, ushering into our life. The ancestor just wants us to face the truth. As difficult as it might feel, as difficult as it might be, you can expand and you can grow when you don't face the truth. And for those of you who keep using other people's lives as an excuse to not face your inner truth, when you say things such as, well, I know this person and that person, and I know for a fact they're living a lie. And look at them, they're living so well, they're living so good. Listen. In the name of the baby black Jesus, listen. Number one, regardless of what it is that you think you know about that person or them, you don't live with them 24/7 to really know what's going on behind closed doors, number one. Number two, what you see is not always what it is. Number three, it might look good now. It might look great now. And the truth of the matter is, some people live comfortably in their lives. And it appears, when something appears, it's an illusion. It appears as if their life is great. Because you see that they live comfortably and they have successful lives and what have you. But baby, let me tell you something. You and I don't know what their end will be. You and I do not know what their end is going to look like. You don't know, and I don't know, and I don't want to know. It's not a party I want to be invited to. So do you. Do you? And that's that, my soul family. That's that. It is my deepest, most profound, heartfelt, sincere prayer that you find your truth. That you find your truth. That you really are able to set yourself free. The books are still open for mañana. If you're interested in a one-on-one personal session with me, the books are still open for tomorrow. My TikTok family, feel free to visit my IG page. The information is on my profile. And there you can click the link in my bio and go to where it says book a reading, and you can book a reading with me. Okay. Or you can go to my website, spiritualdoctorafi.com. YouTube, the links are in the description box, and IG. you know what to do. Click the link in my bio if you want to book a personal session with me for tomorrow. Stay tuned for um, the different events that are coming up. I will host another online healing meditation soon. Stay tuned for that. I will also have a gathering in honor of the feast days of Yamaya and Oshun in September. I think it's going to be either the first weekend of September or the second weekend of September. I don't have a date for that. You'll just keep uh, connected with me so you can see that coming up. I will post it and share it. And if you haven't joined my email list, please join my email list. YouTube, the information is in the description box of the video. IG, you can click the link in my bio and join my email list. You can also join my text line as well, so you can stay connected and stay informed of the latest updates, classes, and what have you that I will be hosting. Okay, so I shall see you soon. Stay empowered, stay safe, but stay in truth. This is Spiritual Dr. Afi, or Coach Afi G, whichever you want to call me. I love you. Stay safe. Have a blessed rest of your evening, my beautiful familia. Okay? That's that. See you soon. Au revoir.